Hello everyone, this is Mr. Osama. Today inshallah we're going to solve the revision sheet for grade 8 mathematics for the 4th quarter inshallah. We need to go through the revision sheet question by question to make it easy for you, and we are going to illustrate the procedures to make it understood. So I have to go to the revision sheet. The first question on the revision sheet states that choose the best answer. State if the two triangles are congruent. If they are, state how you know. The question gave me in the figure on the right hand side here two triangles Z omega D and ZSD, and the sides are congruent as illustrated on the figure, and I need to choose A, B or C and why. If we look at this figure, you can see that the segment or the side Z omega is congruent to the segment ZS, and the segment omega D is congruent to the segment SD, and the ZD is a common segment between the two triangles, and this will give me the right to say that the two triangles are congruent by the triple S. So I can write down this on the plain paper. So here I'm gonna get up for question number one. The answer will be number A. The correct answer for question number one is gonna be A, which is they are congruent by the statement triple S. Why? Because as I said, they have a common sides and they have congruent sides. We need to illustrate it for you. So we need to illustrate this according to the given example. So I'm gonna illustrate it. That I'm gonna move up a little bit here. The sides ZW, the sides which is ZW is congruent to the side ZS from the figure, and omega D is congruent to the SD, and the last side which is ZD is a common between both. So ZD is congruent to ZD by the reflexive property, Then I can get the conclusion that the two triangles are congruent by the statement triple S, and this will cover the answer for the first question. We need to move to the next question, which is question number two. We need to get back to the revision sheet. Question number 2 states that are the two triangles congruent? The example gave me two triangles has been illustrated here. The side which has 3 dashes congruent to the side has 3 dashes, and the 2 dashes matching with the 2 dashes. But we have a problem here that the included angle is not in the same position between the two congruent sides, which tells us that the two triangles are not congruent by the side angle side postulate. So in this case number 2, they are not congruent, so I have to choose the question number. The answer will be number A. So I have to go question number 2. The answer will they are not congruent, which means the multiple choice is number A. So the answer would be number A. Why we choose number A? They are not congruent because the included angle is not in the same position. So I can write down here the excuse here that the included angle. So because of the, gonna move up a little bit here, the included angle on the second triangle, second one is not on the same position, which tells us that the two triangles are not congruent. Moving to the third question, which is which two triangles are congruent? The question gave me three triangles, which is BRS, PRQ, SUT, and XV omega. And the question asked me which are the two triangles are congruent according to the given information. If you guys look at the first triangle and the third one, which is BRQ and XVW, B is congruent to V and R is congruent to omega, and the side BR is congruent to the side VW, and this will give me the right to say that the two triangles are congruent by the statement angle side angle, which is matching with the choice number B. So right now we got the choice number B for the answer of question number 3. So I'm gonna say question number 3. The answer for question number 3, the answer will be number B. We need to write down the information from the given sketch. So here I got the conclusion that the angle B is congruent to angle V from the graph, and angle R is congruent to angle omega. And finally, the segment or the side BR is congruent to the VW segment, and this will give us the conclusion which are the two triangles are congruent by the statement angle side angle. Moving to the question number 4, the question illustrated here in the figure on the right hand side, two lines L1 and L2, and the question asked me, does the two lines are parallel, yes or no, or neither? So I have to choose A, B, or C. Before we choosing the correct answer, we have to go through some procedure. The procedure is to find out the slope of the first line and the slope of the second line. Once you got the slopes, if the slopes are equal, that means the lines are parallel. If the slope is not equal, that the line is not parallel. So we need to check the answer by getting the slope. This is question, we need to find out the slope of the first line, which is M1. M1 is going to be the slope of the first line, which is Y2 minus Y1 over X2 minus X1. By using the substitution from the given points on the line, -2, -4 over -2 minus 0, it will be finalized by -6 up over -2 down. So the result will be 3, and this will be the first slope of the first line. We need to get the slope of the second line, which is M2, So M2 will be the slope of the second line, which is Y2 minus Y1 over X2 minus X1. I'm gonna use the given points, which is -6 minus 2 over 2 minus 4. The final result will be up -8, down -2. The final result will be 4. I got a conclusion here that M1 is not equals to M2. What does it mean? It means that the lines are not parallel. So here, since M1 is not equal to M2, the conclusion will be that lines are not parallel. Lines are not parallel. So the correct answer for this question is gonna be number B. So the answer for 4 is gonna be B. So the correct answer here 4 is gonna be 4. The answer question number 4 will be B. No. And the previous, which I said now, the explanation for why I said no. Moving to the question number 5, the question states that the equation of the line parallel to the given line y equal to x minus 5 that contains 4 and 3 is. So here the question asks you to find out the new equation, and this is equation for a new line that parallel to the given line, which is y equal to x minus 5. First of all, we need to use the parallel as a given information. Parallel means the lines are parallel, means the slopes are equal. So we need to write down this. So I'm gonna say here, we need to move up to explain question number 5. Question number 5 here. To answer this question, I have to say that I postulate if the lines are parallel, What does it mean? It means that M1 equals M2, which are the slopes. So M1 I can get it from the given line. What is the given line? Y equals 2x minus 5. Y equals 2x minus 5. 2x minus 5. So the slope will be, which is M1 equals 2. And this will be the same as M2 for the second line. Which is 2. So M2 for the new line will be 2 as well. The question asked me to find out the equation of the line by using the point slope form. So which one is matching with the given information? The slope is 2 and the point is 4 and 3. So I have to write down the point slope form mathematical formula for you to make it easy for you. So I'm gonna say here y minus y1 equals m2, which is m, here x minus x1. Somebody will ask me where is y1 and x1. y1 and x1, or x1 and y1 is the given point, which is 4 and 3. So I'm gonna make the plug into this equation y minus, I'm gonna get to the point which is 4 and 3. So y minus 3 equals m, which is 2, I had this before, x minus 4, and this is well matching which with some exercise multiple choices here. Y minus 3 2x minus 4, y minus 3 1 over 2x minus 4, y minus 4. So I have to which A, B or C matching with the given which I had now. Y minus 3 equal 2 multiplied by x minus 4, so it will be the multiple choices number A is matching with the correct answer, which I got it by procedure. So the correct answer for question number 5 is gonna be A. So 5, the question number 5 is A. The answer for number 5, question 5, the correct answer will be A, which is y minus 3 equals 2 multiplied by x minus 4. And this will cover the answer for question number 5. Moving to question number 6, which length could be the sides of the triangle? The question gave me some multiple choices A, B, C, and D, and he gave me some side length of a triangle, and we need to check which one of the 3 sides can form a triangle. That will remind us by the inequalities in triangle, the inequalities in one triangle. If the 3 inequalities come true with the 3 given side length, this side length will give me the right to say this sides can form a triangle. So through this given information, the correct answer would be the third one, which is 17, 8, and 10, and the rest will be wrong. How can we do this? I'm gonna explain to you right now how to check the 3 sides can form a triangle by two different ways. So I'm gonna go back to the question number 6. Question number 6. I'm gonna move up a little bit. Question number 6. The concept in this question is to use the inequalities in one triangle. This is the concept. The concept is the concept of solving. The concept for solving the question is inequalities in one triangle. Equalities in one triangle. So as I said right now, the correct answer will be the C, which is 17, 8, and 10. How can we find out? So I'm gonna go up a little bit here. So the correct answer for question number 6, the answer of question number 6 is number C, which is 17 and 8, 10. how can I make sure that the three side lengths are matching or giving a triangle sides? We have to go through the inequalities in one triangle. So I have to add the sum of two the sum of two sides is always greater than the third side. The sum of two sides is greater than the third. So I'm gonna start with the first inequality, which is inequality number 1. 17 plus 8, the result will be 25, and 25 is greater than 10, and this is the first inequality. The second inequality, I have to take 17 with 10. 17 plus 10 is 27, and this is greater than 8, and this is the second inequality comes true. The third inequality, it will be number 3. I got 17 with 8. 17, I have to take 8 with 10, so 8 plus 10 equals 18, and 18 is greater than 17, and this is correct. So the three inequalities come true, or the three inequalities are true statements. That means the given side length form a triangle. This is the first method. We need to have another way for solving this type of question. So I have to give you another way, second way for solving. The second way for solving, it depends on the strategy which I'm gonna illustrate it now. The sides are 17, 8, 10. I have to pick up the largest and the smallest sides, which is 17 and 10. 17 and 8. And the middle side, which is 10, should be in the middle. So I'm gonna form a general inequality. The middle, which is 10, on the right hand side of the inequality I have to add 17 and 8, and on the left hand side of the inequality I have to get 17 minus 8. If this is inequality come true, that means the three sides form a triangle. So I have to check this out. So I'm gonna go up a little bit. 17 minus is gonna be 9, less than 10, less than 25. You have to ask yourself a question: if this is inequality true, yes or no? If it's yes, that means the three sides which I give it to you forming a triangle. But if it's not, or one part of this is inequality is not true, that means the three sides is not forming a triangle. So here 9 is less than 10, and this is correct, and the 10 is less than 25, and this is correct as well. So the sides, which is 17, 8, 10, form what we call the triangle, and this will cover the question number 6. Moving to the question number 7, the question said that find out the lengths of AB segment. Given that DB is median of the triangle and BC is 20 centimeter or 20 units. BC is 20 centimeter or 20 units, whatever. So here, according to the given information that DB is a median, once DB is a median, that means B is a midpoint of AC. What does it mean? It means the segment AB is congruent to the segment BC, which is 20 as BC. So the correct answer would be number C, which is 20. So question number 7, the answer of question number 7 is 20. So question number 7, the find out the AB is gonna be, AB segment will be 20 units, whatever is, because the definition of the median, moving to the question number 8, name the second largest angle in the figure if the side between angle 1 and angle 2 is 14 centimeters, and the side between 2 and 3 is 15 centimeters, and the side between 3 and 1 is 18 centimeters. So we need to get back to the theorem which we had before, that the largest angle match always opposite to the longest side. So I need to re-sketch the triangle here. So I'm gonna move up This will be question number 8. Question number 8, I'm gonna draw triangle here, regular triangle, like, no, this is not correct. According to the given triangle, this will be angle number 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3. According to the given, this will be 14, this will be 15, and this will be 18, according to the given information. So here, if we look at the angle number 3 opposite to 14, and 14 less than, so since 14 less than 15 less than 18, so 3 opposite to angle 3 opposite to 14 less than angle number 1 less than angle number 2 less than angle number 2, which is opposite to 18. That means the second largest angle is gonna be angle number 1, and this is when matching with the multiple choice, which is number B. So the answer for question number 8 is B. So the answer for question number 8, the answer will be number B, which is angle number 1, the second largest angle, according to the theorem which we had, that the largest, or according to the largest angle always opposite to the longest side. The largest angle opposite always to the largest side, and vice versa. Moving to the the next question, which is number 9. Moving to question number 9, which states that if the triangle ACGACE, G is a centroid, if the length of BE equals 12, find out the lengths of BG and GE. In this question, we need to focus on the definition of the centroid. Centroid is the point of concurrency of all the medians of the triangle. All the medians of the triangle. What does it mean? It means that BE is a median. BE is a median. So here BE is 12, then BG is 1/3 the median, and GB is 2/3 the BE. So it's gonna be easy for you. So we need to go through the scratch to find out the length, which is BG and GE. So I'm gonna move up a little bit. Here, question number 9. Question number 9. We need to go through that the BE is a median. So BE is a median. Then to get the value of BG, so I'm gonna say BG segment is equal 1/3, according to the definition of the centroid. BG is 1/3 the median, which is 12. The result will be 4 centimeters, or whatever it gives us centimeters. No, so it's gonna be just 4 units. That's 4 units. 4 units. And the length of GE, according to the definition of the centroid, GE is gonna be 2/3 the median, which is 8. And this will cover the answer for question number 9. So the best choice for number 9 is the BG is 4 and GE is 8, is gonna be number C. So the correct answer will be number C, the correct answer. So question number 9, C. Question number 9, the correct answer will be choice C. Question number 10 states that find out the median of the triangle QRS. We need to get back to the definition of the median, that the median is the segment from the vertex of the triangle to the midpoint of the opposite side. So the only one who is matching with the definition here is RT. So the correct answer for number 10 is RT, which is number B. So number 10, question number 10 is number B. Question number 10, correct, and number 10 here, number 10, the correct answer RT, which is segment RT. RT is the median, so this will be the median, which is number B. The correct answer for number 10 is RT, which is B. Back again to the question number 11. Question number 11 states that using the information given in the diagram, tell why the segment AC congruent to the segment AC and the angle BCA is congruent to the angle DAC. According to the given information here, the segments AC and AC are congruent by the reflexive property. And the second part of the question, which the angle has been congruent by the given, it's a given information and has been illustrated on the given figure. So the best choice for this example is the number A, which is a reflexive property and given. So 11, question number 11 will be A. Question number 11, A, which is reflexive and given. Reflexive and given. This will be the answer of question number 11. Back again to the revision sheet, we'll move to the question number 12. Question number 12 states that in the given figure here, the question asked me what is the angle that congruent to the angle ABC. According to the given figure here, angle ABC on the right hand side triangle ABC, which it has one dash, ABC is matching with the angle MNP, which is number D. Again, angle ABC is congruent to angle ABC is congruent to the angle MNP. I have to go through the order of vertices. And this is very important for the congruency or for the congruent triangles. For the congruent triangles, you have to go through the order of vertices, and this is very important. So right now, the correct answer will be ABC is matching with the MNP. So the correct answer will be number D. So number 12, D. The answer for 12, question number 12 is D. The correct answer is D, which is the angle is MNP. Angle MNP. And this is matching with the angle ABC, which is congruent to it. Moving to question number 13, what other information do you need in the order to prove that the triangle is congruent by the statement SAS, which is side angle side, and this is a given figure here. A triangle ABD and AC is median because the AC is divides the BD into congruent segments, which C is the midpoint of BD. Here the multiple choices here to go through the side angle side. I have two congruent sides in each triangle, but the missing part is the included angle, which is BCA and DCA should be congruent. Here, I'm sorry, this is example, there is number C, the correct answer, but it's written on the wrong way. It's supposed to be AC perpendicular to BD, not congruent. So you guys need to change the congruent sign in number C. The correct answer in this question, which is number 13, is number C, and AC should be written on the form AC perpendicular to BD, not congruent. So I need you guys to change the sign of congruency to make it AC perpendicular to BD. Why? Once you said that, that means the measure of angle ACD equal 90 and the measure of angle ACB equals 90, and this will cover the condition for SAS. I'm gonna do some scratch for you here. I'm gonna write down ABD triangle. So here, and this is triangle AB. Sorry, this will be triangle here, and the perpendicular need to make it the perpendicular will be in a different color here. This will be the perpendicular. So I'm gonna name it according to the given sketch. ABD, A, B, D, and this will be the C. This congruent, and this is common segment, and this should be perpendicular to make the SAS come true. So here, since I'm gonna write down since BC is congruent to DC segments, and AC, this is given, AC is congruent to AC by reflexive property, and to complete the SAS, measure of angle ACB should equal to measure of angle ACD, and this is the third condition, and this condition will never come true if AC is not perpendicular to BD. So the correct answer for this is example, it has to be AC perpendicular to, not congruent, BD, and this will give the answer for this question. So please guys, you need to change in question number 13 the form which is AC congruent to BD. This is wrong. You have to change the sign of congruency to perpendicular sign, like this, and this will give you the correct answer for question number 13. Moving to the next question. Question number 14, find out the value of x and y according to the given figure here. So here in the given figure, the triangle ABC is isosceles triangle. Measure of angle y is unknown, measure of angle x is unknown, 47 on the measure of angle C. So according to the kinematical condition here, I have to solve some algebraic expression to find out the value of x and y. If we look at the figure here, the measure of angle B equal 47 because ABC is isosceles. So I can say here, I'm gonna get back to question number 14. Question number 14. Triangle ABC is isosceles. ABC is isosceles. ABC is isosceles triangle. Then the conclusion will be measure of angle B equals 47 equal 47 degrees, 47 degree according to the given information. That will give me the right to say that measure of angle x plus y plus 47 will be 180 according to the sum of all interior angles equals 180. So I'm gonna sketch the triangle to make it easy for me. So I'm gonna go up a little bit here. This is a triangle, and this will be the segment here. This is y, so I'm gonna change the color. This is y, and this is y as well, and this is x, and this is 47, and this is 47 as well. So here, according to the given information, x is the exterior angle of the right hand side triangle, so it's gonna be the remote angles of the x is gonna be 47 and y. So x is gonna be 47 plus y, because x is an exterior angle for the other triangle. So this is the first relation between x and y. There is another conclusion we can get it from the kinematical condition. Once that the triangle is isosceles, according to the given sketch here, the triangle is isosceles, and that means that the measure of angle B is equal to measure of angle C. There is another conclusion we need to get it from the relation which I just write it down here, that x is greater than y. because x is equal 47 plus y, the conclusion will give us the right to say that x is greater than y. If we get back to the multiple choices, all the given multiple choices, which is A, B, C, and D, you have to make sure that the value you are going to choose it should be x is greater than y. So all the given information here, number A, x is greater than y, and number B, y is less than x is less than y, so this is wrong. C, x is 47 and y 43, that means it's x is is greater than y. And as well, number D, x is 90 and y is 43. Which one of those, which is A, C, and D, is the correct answer? We need to go through the procedure and the given information to find out the correct answer. If we look at the given information that AD bisects the vertex angle of the isosceles triangle, it will be perpendicular to the base. And this is the conclusion, we need to use it right now. So AD is gonna be perpendicular to the conclusion here. It will help us that the side or the segment AD is perpendicular to BC. Why? Because this is what we call the angle bisector in the isosceles triangle, give us the right to say that AD is perpendicular to BC. So I can get a conclusion that measure of angle X will be 90. So I can say that measure of angle X will be 90. So I have to go up a little bit. Measure of angle X will be 90 degrees. Why? Because this is perpendicular, because it comes out from the vertex of the isosceles and bisects the vertex, which is called the angle bisector, Once you got the X equal 90, then the best choice will be the multiple choice, which is D. So D is the correct answer in this example. So X equal 90 and Y equal 43. X equal 90 and Y, measure of angle Y, equals 43, which is the correct answer is number D. So in this example, you have to focus on the given information. It will help you. Moving to question number 15, what is the measure of the base angle of isosceles triangle if the vertex angle measure equals 38 and the two congruent sides each measure 21 units. Here in this example, we need to subtract 38 out of 180 and divide the result by 2 to get the base angle. So here in question number 15, we need to move up. Question number 15, base angle equals 180 minus the 38, which is given the vertex 38, all divided by 2. It will give me the result. The result will be 71 degrees, which at the multiple choice is number A. So number 15, the correct answer would be number A. So 15, the correct answer on number 15, which is A, 71 degrees. And this will cover number 15. We need to go to the next example, which is question number 2 for the whole section. We're done with the first 15 questions. We need to go through the second question, which is said, write an equation of the line perpendicular to the given that contains point 4 and 4, and the given line is y equal negative 3x plus 5. We need to go through the definition of the perpendicular line, that the multiplication of the slopes equals negative 1, or you have to get the slope of the given line, you flip up and change the sign to get the slope of the other line. So here I'm gonna write down the equation first. So question number 2, Question number 2, on the whole group, the y equal 3x minus 3x plus 5. Minus 3x plus 5. This is the given line. We need to get the perpendicular. So the m1, which is the slope of the given line, is gonna be negative 3. m2, which is the slope of perpendicular, equals, you flip up the value and change the sign, so it's gonna be 1 over 3. You flip up the given value, because the denominator of negative 3 is 1, so I'm gonna flip up negative 3 over 1 is gonna be 1 over 3 and change the sign from negative to positive. So the slope of the perpendicular line is gonna be 1 over 3. The slope of the perpendicular, so here, slope of perpendicular equals 1 over 3. Back again to the information here. Find out the equation of the line that passes through the point 4 and 4. So I can use any method to find out the line by using the point slope form or the slope intercept form. It depends. So here I got the slope and I got the point, so I can use the slope intercept the point slope form, which is the equation of the line will be y minus y1 equals m multiplied by x minus x1, which is the point slope form. So y minus 4 equals 1 over 3 x minus 4, and this will be the equation of the line that perpendicular to this is 1. I can simplify the equation to make it easy for you, and this will be the point slope form. To simplify it, so I'm gonna drop down y minus 4 equals 1 over 3x minus 4 over 3. I'm gonna add 4 for all sides. I'm gonna move up a little bit to simplify the expression. So I'm gonna add 4 left and right. So drop down y equals 1 over 3x. I have to subtract or add negative 4 over 3 plus 4. The result will be 8 over 3, and this will cover the this is how to simplify the expression, which is y minus 4 equal 1 over 3x minus 4 over 3, and this will give me the equation of the line that perpendicular to the given line. We need to move to the next question, which is question number 3. Question number 3 state what additional information is required in order to know that the triangles are congruent for the reasons given. Here in the first figure by the SAS, and the second figure will triple S. In the first figure here, the missing information to complete the SAS is measure of angle H is equal to measure of angle L. Measure of angle H is equal to measure of angle L, or measure of angle angle H is congruent to angle L, the same meaning. So I need to write down this. Question number 3, I have to go up a little bit. Question number 3, number A or number 1, angle H should be congruent to angle L, and this will be the condition which is missing. Angle H is congruent to angle L. The second part, which is number 2, I'm gonna move up. Number 2, for the same question, the side XZ should be congruent to the side TR. XZ should congruent to TR to complete the triple S. In the second part of the question, to make sure that the two triangles are congruent by the postulate, which is triple S, the side XZ should be congruent to the side RT. The side XZ should be congruent to the side RT. So I have to write down this. XZ should be congruent to the side RT. And this will complete the answer for the second part of the question, to make sure that the two triangles are congruent by the triple S. Question number 4, find out the value of x according to the given information in the two figures. In the first figure, which is triangle ABC and triangle KLM, both are right angle triangle, and both triangle ABC, the two triangles are congruent. So the measure of angle M equal 3x, measure of angle C is equal 45 according to the given information. So I can say that 3x equal 45. So here question number 4, need to move up. Since, question number 4, since triangle are congruent, then the 3x equal to 45 degrees. Divided all sides by 3, divided by 3, so x will be 15. X will be 15, and this is will cover the value of x for the first part. Find out the value of x, so it's gonna be 15.